Allen here on the Sam channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace for this June 19th. It is a Monday. Hope you had a, wait a minute. Okay. Hope you had a great Father's Day weekend. It wasn't too bad. We finally got some rain yesterday. Wasn't much, 5/100ths of an inch of rain at the Bowling Green Airport. Some of you got a little more, others didn't get anything. Today, we stand a good chance of getting some more rain. In fact, every single day this week, there is rain in the forecast. So I'll touch on that in just a moment. Also, I want to just say a big apology for not having the audio switched on yesterday. I'm looking at my meters here and they're saying that I have audio. I didn't see that yesterday and didn't know it. I had switched it off for something else and you couldn't hear me. So fix that hopefully this time around. All right, let's take a look at what's going on at the moment here at almost 4:50 on this Monday morning. Look at this. It's been a long time since I've showed you the radar, and there's actually some rain on it. And you see it all swirling around that area of low pressure. This is the closed low pressure system that's just sitting there spinning all by itself. It's just spinning and spinning and spinning like that counterclockwise. So it's throwing all this Gulf moisture back and wrapping around it. And it's going to continue to do that today. Now, I will tell you it's not going to rain the whole time, but the chance of rain is there all day. In fact, the chance of rain is, pretty high, like 80, 90%. 70% in some cases wherever you are in Kentucky. So let's say 70, 80, 90% coverage of rain. But at times, as you can see, the rain kind of shuts off like it's trying to do here in Bowling Green, but it's not done. It's going to come back. This trough that's down south of us, it's going to lift northward, and it's going to wrap around that low pressure system, and that will keep the chance of rain in the forecast for today. And then the low is going to kind of track off to the south and east during the next 24 to 36 hours. But because of its close proximity to us here in southern Kentucky, it's going to keep that chance of rain in the forecast through the day tomorrow and even into Wednesday, and then scattered showers as we get into Thursday and Friday. So this is kind of a lingering system. I wish it was raining really the whole time, but just light to moderate showers. Occasionally there's a rumble of thunder. We're not expecting any kind of severe weather, but a good soaking rain for some of you is probable. We're going to pick up. I'll show you some of the rainfall amounts we're going to pick up, and it's good. It's going to be good for us, but it's going to collect over much of the week. It's going to take much of the week to get us, kind of in a setting of, hey, this is actually working toward the good here, as far as getting some measurable rainfall on this dry, parched ground that we've got around us on this Monday morning. Here's a look at Kentucky mesonet temperatures as of 4:50 a.m. And you can see everybody's in the 60s. And even across southern Kentucky, we're hitting 70 already. It's a muggy atmosphere, and it's going to stay that way pretty much all week. Let's take a look at the past 24 hours. The heaviest rainfall has been, look at this, back into southwestern Kentucky. 3.5 inches, 3 1/3 inches, 2 1/4. Wow. Lots of rain back there. Here, very light, 1/10 of an inch, 1/1500ths of an inch. Looks like maybe, well, that looks like Allen County got the most to the southern part of our area, 43 hundredths of an inch of rain yesterday, but then you see 68 hundredths of an inch of rain over in Butler County at the Mesonet site there, about 4 miles southeast of Morgantown. Pretty good. That's a good rainfall. But others, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, or hardly anything. So yeah, it's been very spotty. We'll hopefully get some better amounts, and I think we will as we go through the day today, and especially tomorrow and the next couple of days, looking much better as far as rain is concerned. So it's going to be an unsettled week, but the clouds and the showers are going to keep us cool. Around 80 today, some of you just upper 70s, then low 80s tomorrow, and Wednesday, upper 70s to around 80 on Thursday as we get more rain in here for Friday and even Saturday and Sunday. The upcoming weekend, there will be scattered showers in here. But then we get back into the, warmer, more humid upper 80s to around 90 for next week as we close out the month of June. Yeah, 4th of July will be here very shortly. Okay, let's break it down for you. Look at the model map, show you what's going on here as far as the next day or two, as far as that low is concerned. Now, remember, as I've been saying, and even though you couldn't hear me say it yesterday, I was talking about this closed low pressure system. And whenever you hear that term, it just means that it's all by itself. It has really nothing to steer it. Upper winds are not steering it out of the way. So it just sits there. It's not really connected to anything else in the upper, the jet stream. It's kind of set apart from that. And so it just sits and spins. And that's really good news for us because we need the rain. And this is just going to sit here and crank out occasional showers, some thunderstorms, some rain, heavy rain at times, as this moisture just gets squeezed out right here where we live. Now, I did say, that the lows it projected to move off to the south and east, and it will, but very slowly, because remember, it doesn't have anything to steer it with. So we're just going to continue to leave in chances of showers today. And like right now, it may taper off for a bit, but then with some daytime heating in the afternoon, it comes back because the moisture is still there. And then these little triggers, like it could be the sun, the energy from the sun, the heat of the day. It could be little boundaries left over from previous days that could touch off these next round of showers. And each time, we get a good rainfall. And then usually after dark, we don't get that much, but even this is still showing some rainfall just pinwheeling around southern Kentucky as the low will be right over the Bowling Green area in southern Kentucky this evening. So as we go into this evening and overnight, it just sits there and sits there. Now it will start to move a little further south during the day tomorrow, but we'll still be on the upper northeast corner of that low. And you see there what's going to happen. More periods of rain and thunderstorms into Tuesday and even into Wednesday. Yeah, it's going to linger. It's going to linger for a little while, which is perfect, almost perfect for us. What would be more perfect would be just a stalled out frontal boundary that just sits there and just cranks out the rain. But we don't have that. So we're just going to get occasional showers, periods of rain, and not continual rainfall. By the way, the weather stick's green for that reason. So not a blue weather stick, fair weather stick. It's a rainy weather stick this morning. And here's why: because look at the rainfall amounts projected over the next 5 to 7 days, or actually the next 5 days. I didn't go 7 days, but I went 5 days on this particular chart, and we're still looking at projected inch and a half, inch, 3/4, 2 inches, maybe in some spots right here in the middle where we are. Southern Kentucky, central Kentucky. Heaviest rains are going to be east of the mountains. That's where you get the best Atlantic flow, Gulf of Mexico flow. And as that low moves southeast, it's going to enhance, and with the uplift, the orographic lift of the mountains, that's going to help enhance the rainfall as well. So I wish we could get some of this. We don't need flooding, but this is good. This is good for us. It's the best good chance of beneficial rainfall we have seen in a long, long time. And as a reminder, we're 4+ inches deficit behind on rainfall, over 4 inches, almost 4.5 inches behind where we should be year to date on rainfall. So this is going to help us, but I don't think it's going to solve the problem. But we'll give it time and see what happens here. So here's a look at the 7-day forecast. Low pressure system sitting by itself. There you see better enhanced rainfall as we get into this morning, into the afternoon. That low just sits there and spins, comes right over the Bowling Green area as we get into the afternoon and evening. Don't be surprised to hear some rumbles of thunder, but I'm not expecting any severe weather, just good drenching downpours. For some of you, others, you may get a brief downpour, but then, backs off a little. But that low is still going to be with us overnight tonight and into the early morning hours on Tuesday. Notice it doesn't move much. It moves maybe over toward Clarksville, Tennessee, maybe Springfield, then into the Nashville areas. We get into Tuesday midday and afternoon. Then it starts to move a little further south, but we still have that piece of energy. See it right there, still over southern and eastern Kentucky. That's going to keep showers in the forecast into Wednesday and then into Thursday and then into Friday. And look at that, another low pressure system, another one that's by itself. This could re-enhance rain chances as we get into Thursday night and into the day Friday. Friday now looks like it is going to be a good rainy day for us. And then there's Saturday. So see, every day there's Sunday. It would have rain painted in here as well, but it doesn't show it on this last frame because here comes a warm front and the next system that is going to keep rain in the forecast. That's better than we've seen in weeks, ladies and gentlemen. And so we'll just hope that that's going to be the case as we go through time, that we can keep all these rain chances in here like that. That would be wonderful. All right, that will do it for this Monday edition of the Weather Podcast on the SAM channel. Headed to the radio station, SAM 100.7. I've got a lot of stuff to give away this week. Beach Bend, Thunderfest, Christopher Cross tickets, because we're getting closer. June 27th, he's coming. I have some Aviation Heritage Park tickets for the, what do they call that thing? It just slipped my mind, but it's the air hangar party. That's it. Yeah. So I've got some tickets to that too. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff to give away. So you need to listen this morning, 6 to 10, SAM 100.7. In the meantime, thank you for watching. God bless you. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the radio.